All right. Hello. Welcome to episode 9 of the Darkroom podcast.
Almost double digits now.
I know. It's crazy. My name's Adam.
And I'm Nick.
So, what's going on? What's going on this week?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I had a pretty boring week. It was like nothing that exciting. I went to work. Even Friday at work was a little uneventful. And then I played some video games, which you know, of course, because we played together.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched some Parks and Rec. That's about it. It was nothing too exciting. What about you?
I honestly pretty eventful. I thought it was like going to be pretty boring because like I'm not really at work because my work starts tomorrow, Monday. Yeah, I'm very excited, by the way. Can't wait to start. But my car went to service.
Mm-hmm.
I got the second dose of the vaccine, fully vaxxed. Let's go.
Beauty.
What else? The Montreal Canadiens in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Boom.
What?
Not that exciting for me because
Crazy.
I don't watch hockey, but
that's insane. Because they were in last place, right?
Yeah.
Like you would never expect the last place team to come out and go to the Stanley Cup Finals.
I mean, like when I played baseball, our team was like second last every year, and I never expected us to make it anywhere.
Yeah, so
definitely not the Stanley Cup Finals.
Oh no. What else happened? I don't know. Just that.
Yeah.
Just super eventful. Oh, I hung out with some friends after the vaccination.
Nice.
And I woke up today with a pretty nasty headache.
Oh.
But it's gone now.
Yeah, you just saw me and you were like, I feel good again.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yes, we will.
Uh-huh. Anyway, how many topics do you have today?
I just have one thing I want to kind of talk about.
Let's go through that first.
Okay. Printing.
Okay.
Like, how important would you say you think printing is as a photographer?
Jeez. For me, like personally, not being a professional photographer, because I don't really have a job, I love it. And I wish I could print more stuff. And I wish we could take the printers from school and take them home.
I wish that too.
But like professionally, it's getting less and less of a big deal.
Yeah, I know. See, like I was looking into printers a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not much. Like this morning, they're so expensive, and then on top of that, you have to buy the ink.
Yep.
And like, is it really worth it? Because I don't know how much I'm going to be printing with it.
Yeah.
At that point, I could probably just send it somewhere to be printed. I mean, that kind of takes a bit of the experience away.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But like, man.
Like you got to be selling.
Yeah,
for
that's
that
what I was going to say
be
too.
like worth it.
Yeah.
As much as I love it, it's not like profitable in any way for me to print photos.
Yeah.
Like just having them prints is awesome. I love the canvas.
Priceless, you could almost say.
That, yes.
But with a big price tag.
Mm-hmm.
So not priceless.
Yeah. So I don't know. I do love it, but like financially it's just not possible.
I was on Canon's website this morning. And so I was on the consumer section first, right? Because they have consumer and then they have pro photo and video.
Yep.
And it recommended new products. So I clicked on the printer just because it was the R6, one of the RF lenses, and a printer. Those are the 3 products that popped up.
Mm-hmm.
So I clicked on the printer. This is supposed to be in the consumer. Then it switched to the pro, and I was like, "Oh, okay, so it's not consumer."
Okay.
It looks pretty like it's a decent size. It says it's compact. I'm assuming just compared to their other ones, but it's got a decent price tag on it of $800. And this is the cheaper one, right? I would go through specs, but I don't really know that much about printing. I mean, like it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's super similar to the ones we had. We had like
Yeah.
Pro 1000s
Yeah.
at school. So this is like kind of the same line.
And I also went on the Pro section to see what popped up. And this one's a little more expensive
Oh,
at
not just a little.
$1,250. This one looks bigger too. I don't know what the max size
Right.
is on the printing. But yeah, so these are pretty expensive. And I know we looked up the ink last year for the
Yep.
printers at school. I'm assuming it's the same for these, and it's like $800 for one, like a cartridge of each color.
Yeah.
And that's ridiculous.
hmm
I mean, I'm sure you get a lot of prints out of it. I only had to replace my color cartridge like once when I was
Oh, God.
at school.
I was doing it all the time, dude.
Well, I don't know. Someone was printing a lot more on
Yeah.
your printer, I guess.
My printer was popular.
Yeah. But like, I don't see how you could make that work if you're not selling the prints.
Nah, man.
Or if you're just rolling in the dough, I suppose.
Yeah, but we're
Go for
definitely
it.
not.
No. What is this? Does this only print 8.5 by 11? There's no way.
No.
It says 8.5 by 11. Sample media 5 Pro Luster 8.5 by 11 inches. No, does that just
Yeah,
come
it's-
with it then?
Oh, okay.
Is that what am I getting that correct?
Jeez, yeah. On top of the ink, you got to get some nice paper for it too.
Yeah.
And I
Which is-
remember that wasn't like crazy expensive, but
No.
like still.
But we were buying 8.5 by 11 as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, that's not like the ideal size to print. I'd like to print bigger if I were
Yeah.
printing my photos.
Yeah, for sure.
And I can't remember how. Well, actually, no, I didn't buy the big one because
Mhm.
Emil had it.
Mhm.
Our friend lent us sheets of his. I
Right,
think I
right.
still have that upstairs. I don't think I gave that back to him yet.
Yeah.
But that one's a bit more expensive, and that was what 13 by 19 or something like that. I think it was
Yeah.
a pretty
Yeah.
decent size.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't planning on selling prints, at least not now.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like I won't be printing prints either
Mm-hmm.
unless I'm sending them somewhere
Mm-hmm.
to get done.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we do have a print to do for someone. A large print to be hung on the wall. Okay.
Yes. Well, I guess I'm going to one of the sites that our teachers told us about.
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking because I wanted to get a book printed
Ooh,
as
uh-huh.
well. And what were the few I kind of narrowed it down to? Photobook Canada was one of them.
Mhm.
I think there was another one, but I think I was leaning towards Photobook Canada. And I think it was because it was a bit cheaper than the other site. And I'm also getting their emails all the time, like
Uh-huh.
90% off for
Oh.
today only. And I'm like, I should go print something. And then I forget.
Oh,
And I'm
man.
like, I'll wait till the next one. And then I get another one, 60% off for this week on site wide, And I'm like, whew. And then I still forget. But one
Yeah.
of these days, I'm going to do it.
One day you'll print something for 90% off.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. So that was the one thing.
Yeah. That's about all I had to cover.
All right. I have a couple things. I have those 3 things written on the top left. We've been requested to cover the new MacBooks coming out in September,
Yes. We have.
which there's nothing to talk about. There's like nothing's been leaked. The only thing is I watched a Snazzy Labs video, and he does like tech review stuff, mainly based around Apple stuff.
Uh-huh.
He gets pretty like technical about it, and he knows like a lot about the interior stuff. It's kind of like Linus Tech Tips. I don't know if you
I feel like
know
I've
that
heard
is.
of it, but
Yeah. So the thing he said that the only way the MacBook Pros are going to get better is they're just going to take the regular M1 chip right now and stick another one to it. Because he gets way more technical with it. Because like there's a reason they can't make the chip bigger because it like makes more defects for some reason.
uh-huh.
So like the better way is to take like the one they already make and just stick another one on. And they can do that with 4 or 8 and just make them even bigger and even
Right.
bigger and even more powerful. So like, yeah, if they do that, the current one has 8 CPU cores, 8 GPU cores, and then another one just doubles it and then quadruples it the more they add.
Solid.
So, I mean, that's a good option.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's the way they're going to go. But, like, again, we don't really know anything about what they're going to look like, if they're going to be, like, just as thick or if they're going to change, like, the bezels. We don't really know much of
Are they
anything
gonna
around
be
that.
like thicker with like several C's?
Hopefully not several C's. We're looking for just one extra C.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Like, it needs better battery. And
Yeah. Oh well, the battery
Yeah,
definitely needs to improve.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's really just not it right
It
now.
is not it right now. Nope.
I think mine can last like 4 hours. 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But I've watched 2 movies on it
Mm-hmm.
before I have to plug it in, and
Mhm.
that's like what's my brightness at? It's a bit over half, a little bit over half, not a ton.
Yeah, I keep it right around there too.
And that's just watching like movies with nothing else open.
Mhm.
So if I'm doing anything on Photoshop or Premiere or
Yeah.
After Effects, whatever, it's just
Yeah.
down real fast.
Mm-hmm. Which I ran into at my internship. I was like,
Oh yes.
I've got like 85%. That's going to be fine for a day of editing. And then it very quickly was not.
Famous last words.
Man.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that's really all we know about the new MacBooks. They're coming out in September. That's like for sure, though. Which is what classic Apple, of course, they come out with their pro stuff and the stuff that students actually want in September after we already bought our stuff over the summer.
Yeah. So you have to buy it again.
Yeah.
Sell what you just bought and buy
Happens
the
to me
new one.
every time. When I bought this for photography,
Uh-huh.
the 16-inch
Oh
came out.
yes, I remember that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That pisses me off. Like, Apple.
Classic.
I wanted to bring up North Borders.
Hmm.
He uploaded a video about this car, the Bentley Continental. They're very nice. Like, some of the photos here, look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking sick.
Really nice, right? And it just really made me think of like what I wanted to do
Uh-huh.
when I got into photography. Like, this is exactly what I wanted to do, right? Like, just take cool cars out and like shoot them downtown and find cool spots. But I never realized how hard it is. Because, I mean, I don't know how he finds his locations downtown,
Yeah.
but it's way harder here in Toronto, I think. Because, like, try getting a car like in front of like Scotiabank Arena.
Yeah.
Like, you can't.
I don't know how he does it. I haven't watched him in a while, but like he has a good amount of videos shooting cars
Mhm.
and it's in different locations.
Yeah, all
and
the
they're
time.
always sick.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, he does shoot at night, which
Mhm.
helps. But like even here in Toronto, downtown, like you can't.
Yeah.
There's cars everywhere.
I-
You can't
yeah.
park a car just on the side.
I know. Like even now with COVID, it's way less, but it's still not
it was
like
still bad.
empty.
Yeah,
I
Well,
I
like,
don't know how you do that unless
finds-
you just freaking close off a whole street.
yeah. That's what you have to do.
It's a big time movie
Yeah,
director, producer.
it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And like he finds empty parking lots, and it's like, okay, sure, I have
Mhm.
empty parking lots, but you get kicked out of them real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it, honestly. And like he always says in his videos, like, oh, if you want to find better locations, like when you're walking downtown, you see something cool, just pin it on Google Maps. It's like, okay, cool, yeah, but I can't see myself seeing a location downtown and then bringing a car there and then
Uh-huh.
just everything works,
Yeah.
right? Because first of all, parking downtown is hell, absolute hell. Parking on any main street, you have to parallel park.
Yeah.
There's no room either way. It's always 2 lanes. 1 lane for parking, 1 lane for driving.
Uh-huh.
Always busy, even at night. So unfortunately, it's like, it's not really doable what I want to do. Unfortunately, I don't think.
Yeah, taking it downtown, I don't know.
It's not fun.
How you're gonna get away with that?
Yeah.
Because with all of the variables, like you said, something's gonna go wrong.
Mhm.
Something's not gonna work.
Mhm.
And then what? What do you do at that point? You just suck it up and be like, okay, just make it work. And it doesn't work as well as you'd hoped.
Mhm.
And then you're annoyed because you couldn't get what you wanted. Or you just don't do it. And then you try another day. And again, something else goes wrong. Could be worse.
Mhm.
Could be better. You don't know though.
Mhm.
And if it's paid, you only have so much time to do it.
That's true.
So that also is another thing to keep in mind.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like there's nice looking buildings downtown. Like
Yeah.
I can think of a few locations, but finding a way to model the car with the building and not getting in anybody's way, it just seems totally impossible.
I don't know.
I haven't really tried, to be
Yeah,
fair. I haven't
that's
really
true.
tried.
Well, we gotta
But-
go on an adventure one day.
I mean, yeah. The best place to shoot is in Ajax.
Welcome to Ajax. I'm not gonna sing that song.
No.
Maybe I'll try to find the clip
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just put it in.
Welcome to Ajax, the place that used to be haystacks.
But that might take a lot of searching. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Ajax, out here in the middle of nowhere. You can walk from one side of Ajax to the other in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Just call someone's name and they'll hear you on the other side.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
That's Ajax.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's like here is like the only place I've had an opportunity to like shoot out the window
Yeah.
and like,
I mean, yeah, it's because it's freaking empty roads.
it's
half
completely
the time.
empty. Yeah.
So
It's the best.
you just got to come to Ajax more.
Yeah.
That's
I guess
the
that's
solution.
the problem.
Yeah.
I'm not shooting here.
Yeah. But then also you're not going to get the cool buildings
Yeah.
or not. Yeah. Like I think we have two actual nice like high-rise buildings
Yeah.
in downtown Ajax.
Yeah. Oh my
And
god. I remember like
That's about it.
the first time we went like that way, and I
Yeah.
was like, wait a minute, there's no tall buildings here. What is this? This is downtown?
I never even realized that sign was there,
Yeah.
that it said downtown. Like when I talked about it with Jack, he's like, does it say downtown? He's like, I thought it just said, well, I don't remember what he said now, but he thought it said something different. And I'm like, honestly, maybe it did. I don't remember now. And then I checked on the way back and I was like, oh no, it is downtown Ajax.
Yeah.
But there's no downtown Ajax. There's Ajax.
Yeah.
And there's 2 minutes away, Ajax.
Which is like a little more populated.
Yeah.
Is it even? I don't even know.
I mean, not those friggin' buildings.
No.
I went there to
Oh,
shoot for an assignment, and it was supposed to be like a sunset shoot or sunrise, but I was not getting up that early.
Mm-mm.
So I was waiting for some people to get home, turn their lights on.
Mhm.
I don't know how long I waited. It was dark. It was dark. It was like 9 o'clock. And this
Yeah.
wasn't in the summer.
Right.
So it gets darker earlier.
Mhm.
There was no lights on. I had to just Photoshop all of the lights on in the building. Not all, but
Yeah.
like no one lived there.
Oh god. Yeah. Fun.
So yeah, it's basically just less populated,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. It's just you go outside of downtown and there's the population.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Uh,
Anyways, yeah, that's all I wanted to bring up there. The last thing, Van Neistat. Have you heard of him?
no.
Casey Neistat's brother.
Okay. I know Casey. I feel like I'd live under a rock if I didn't know Casey, to be
Mhm,
honest.
mhm, mhm. So Van Neistat started a channel a couple months ago,
Uh-huh.
and now that Casey is like sort of retired from the whole YouTube thing, he's not really posting that much. Van is my fix of Casey, man. And I was thinking about it. I was like, how the hell am I going to bring this up if you don't know or haven't even watched a Van Neistat video?
I haven't.
But I can describe.
Okay.
So the reason I really look up to Casey is just because of his style, right? Like it doesn't use like a gimbal, nothing. It's all shaky. He'll zoom into the camera. Like he'll just like reach up and zoom in and he'll leave it in, right? Like, but he still makes it look like a movie.
Yeah.
Like every one of those vlogs when he was doing daily vlogs was basically a movie, which is incredible. I wish one day I could be like that.
That's a pretty good goal, I think.
Yeah.
I would definitely love to be like that too.
So Van, they're very similar because they, like before the whole YouTube thing, they had like a whole thing. Like they were making movies and stuff like professionally.
Very cool.
And his videos just totally have that Casey Neistat style where it's like he just builds his own. He built his own Steadicam, by the way, out of
That's
just
pretty
wood.
sick.
Anything he needs. He needed like overhead look at his table, built that out of wood, put a little hinge so he can like move his camera up and down. It's crazy.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. So I very much recommend watching a couple of those videos.
I'll definitely have to. I haven't watched a ton of Casey Neistat either. I'm kind of slacking there. So I guess I'll just have to binge both of them.
Yeah. It's
at the same
very
time.
worth.
One on each monitor.
Yeah. He's a very critical thinker too. Like I guess like an engineer. Like he could just build stuff. Which like I can't do that.
Oh no. That's like I've been watching this guy, kind of off topic, but he literally just builds stuff from like superhero movies.
Oh.
I don't know if you've seen him, but
wait.
it's like I forget what his channel name is now.
I think I've seen the Wolverine claws.
I haven't seen that one. I saw on Instagram the other day. Oh, it's Jay Laser Video. That's what it is.
Okay. Probably
There's
not
other
seen.
people that do it, like Hacksmith, I think is one of them. I'm not sure about the other ones, but like I just watched his like Captain America shield build. Like he throws it and it actually bounces off walls and comes back to him.
Oh.
And he made it out of carbon fiber.
Wow.
And I was like, should send this to Adam. But anyway, yeah, he can build like ridiculously cool things. And I'm like, I wish I was that smart and cool.
Yeah, it would be really helpful
Yeah.
to know those kind of skills, but I definitely do not know.
Although if I did know those kind of skills, I don't know if I'd be doing photography either.
Yeah, I mean, Van can
I
do
still
it.
love photography, so.
You can
I
build
don't know.
yourself your own tripod.
Boom.
One that's not as
That's true.
shaky as these two.
That's true. I suppose. That's a good point. Or I could be building freaking things from superhero movies and I would just be in heaven because I'm still a child at heart.
Yeah. Not a bad thing, by the way. Perfectly normal to be in love with superheroes at 20.
I'm not 20 yet.
Well, very soon.
Soon, yes. But not yet.
Not yet. All right. You're off the hook.
Honestly, I don't care. I'll be 20. I'm still going to love superheroes. It's not like I'm going to hit 20 and be like, you know, this whole superhero thing, I'm done with that phase.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, I don't know. That's all I had. It was a slow week. Nothing's coming out. Nothing yet.
No.
We got to wait until like the EOS R3 like actually comes out.
I saw something saying, I think it was just another rumor speculating that it's going to be a 30 megapixel sensor. Which is not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not like...
I'm pretty sure the 1DX is only 20.
Is it?
I think.
Huh. Okay.
So that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely better than like most like DSLRs. Sure. I mean, like if once you start to get into the more expensive ones, they definitely get higher, or even like mirrorless too. Like the Sony A7R4 is freaking 60 or 60 something.
Right.
I think the Sony A1's 50, R5's 45. But then you could look at like the R6 and that's 20.
Right.
So, I mean, it's better than that. And 30 megapixels is still plenty.
Yeah.
Like even going from crop sensor to a 24 megapixel camera, I
Yeah.
noticed a huge difference.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
yeah, we'll see if they.
see if that's true.
Yeah.
I wanted to save this one thing. My iMac is coming in tomorrow.
Booyah.
Which, oh my god, it said it was gonna show up on Friday,
Oh,
and it's here. It's in Toronto.
they're just teasing you. With
They're
it.
just waiting for like clearance, whatever that means. So I would have gotten it on Friday, and honestly, I was thinking of just like not taking it out of the box, waiting until Sunday and throwing it in the car, and just waiting until now to like unbox the whole thing.
That would have been so good.
Yeah, but too bad. It comes on Monday, and I
That's
mean, I'm
okay.
going to take it apart on Monday
Yes. And then we can
And-
talk about it next week.
next week. Yeah. The iPad is also going to ship on Monday, so
Sweet.
we also have that to talk about
Beautiful.
next week. Yeah.
Oh, also, quick little thing. I didn't read up on this. I just saw a little article. I think I opened it saying that the Sony A7R4 is no longer on the market. It's discontinued.
Okay.
I don't actually know why.
That's interesting. That's
Of course, this doesn't actually say it in the article. You have to watch the video. So we can talk about that at
Mhm.
another point in time.
mhm.
But I was looking to buy that potentially, and that just got discontinued. So
Yeah.
I think maybe it's a good thing I went with the R5. I'm pretty happy with it so far,
Mhm,
and I like Canon.
mhm.
But like, if I bought that and then they were like, discontinued it like a week later,
That's
I would
weird.
have been
though.
like, what?
Isn't it a super? It's pretty popular.
I thought so. I don't know. And it's pretty powerful too.
Yeah.
Shoots 4K, 60 megapixel sensor,
Mm-hmm.
which is just freaking loads of resolution.
It's a lot.
I did watch a North Borders video on it, and he kind of, I think he said it wasn't that much better than the 3,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know what the sensor is on that, but he
Yeah.
was like, he would zoom in and he was like, you can see the difference.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's worth the extra, whatever the price
Right.
difference was.
Yeah.
And otherwise it was basically the same. So
Interesting.
Ah. yeah.
Okay. I think that's it for this week.
Yeah.
There's not much going on.
No, it's a good note to end on, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
Well, thank you for watching, everyone. Be sure to like and subscribe and flick that bell.
Leave a like, leave a comment,
Yes.
voice message, all that, all the things. Do it.
Yes. And tune in next week.
Mm-hmm. Episode 10, baby.